Zach's manual swap video has officially started. So cool. Got the car up. Jack's. Just got my new Daytona jack from Harbor Freight yesterday. So I'm gonna just focus on the small things today. I'm gonna take the exhaust off, drain the coolant. Well, not drain it, just empty it from the radiator, because I'm gonna have to tip the motor back, and I have the little aftermarket upper radiator hose, and I don't want to put too much pressure on that when I loosen the motor mounts. So I'm gonna do all the small things today. I'll get in the air and everything like that. So, all right, let's get it. I started off the video with me taking apart the exhaust. Man, that took way too long. Why? I have aftermarket OBX Y-pipe, and I had them cut that flange off and weld on these V-band clamps. But the dome cup that welded these things on, I told them to offset these things, right? Why? So there's room between the C-clamps, because when these things are on here, right, there'd be another one over here. These things were touching, and it was impossible for me to get these things off. So I had to destroy these C-clamps. And he actually welded the C-clamp onto the pipe. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get new clamps. But anyways, it took a whole lot longer than I thought. But that's off now. Turn the music down. I have the little plastic guards gone so far. Currently draining coolant, like I said. It's pretty slow, but I've been down here for a while. So next part is just getting the rest of the metal flaps exhaust out of the way so I can get to the drive shaft bolts and whatnot. But for the most part, everything is gonna get done as planned today. Like I said, motor mounts, I'm gonna loosen those. I'm not gonna take them completely out, but I'll just loosen them up. So I actually ended up loosening my headers up at the top, so I had more wiggle room to break those clamps loose, because like I said, they were so close together. You should have offset them. One should have been here, the other one should have been a couple inches back, but here's what it is. C-clamps aren't too much, but so far so good. Keep you guys updated when I do something else. So I'm gonna attempt to take out the automatic shifter mechanism housing. So I'm gonna attempt to break this bolt loose. It looks pretty rusty. I'm hoping it comes off. If not, it looks like there's a cotter pin and a bolt. I can take that off. So once I get that loose, I'm gonna come up here and just take apart the shifter housing. I already took off that center console plastic. There's a couple of screws and clips, but there's 4 bolts, 2 there, 1, 2, and then another 2, 1 there, and this whole unit will just come out. So that's what the mission is here. Oh, okay. Cool. Shifter bushing thing. So also 3 little pieces. There's a little cotter pin right there. And I'm gonna take it to the top and take out the shifter. I didn't mean to actually cut this video up so many times, but it is what it is. So there's 4 bolts. Took them off. Here. There's 2 plugs. One here it looks like. And it looks like there's a clip I'm gonna have to undo. I'm gonna try to do this here with the camera in my hand. There we go. So it looks like this whole unit now will just kind of lift up and out. Oh, it looks like the harness is actually attached to it. I'm gonna have to snip those wires here real quick then. I don't have the manual tunnel here, so I'm gonna have to cut about an inch up here to fit the breather, because I have a W58 with a W55 upper shifter housing, so there's a breather that's gonna sit right here, so I'm gonna end up cutting about an inch here. So catch you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna show you how I get these things loose. There's not a lot of room here. I see a lot of guys on the internet, they have lifts and they have like really long ratchets. Well, I don't. I have these little hand tools here, so I'm gonna show you how I break these things loose. So right now the car isn't parked, so this drive shaft will not spin, so I am going to put it in neutral. I think that's neutral. I'm gonna spin. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna spin that about right there. About right there. And we'll put it back in park. It's the shifter. Pull it all the way back. And there you go. Locked in place. It doesn't want to spin anymore. Alright. I'm gonna try and prop this up here so you guys can see. Now I should be able to tap this with a hammer and it should break loose. Because there's two bolts here. I think these are 14s. It's already loose actually. Yeah, you can see it's kind of, oh no, I tightened it up actually. So undo these two and then the drive shaft will pull out the transmission. Now I'm gonna go grab a rubber glove to put on the back. There's gonna be a lot of fluid gonna leak out of here and I don't want to make a mess. So I'll be right back. Okay, got some rubber gloves, so I'm gonna do this here. So I should be able to tap this with a hammer. Maybe it doesn't fall on my head. Tap. Spin it. Oh, actually it's not connected. Okay, cool. So that leaves me with two bolts here. And then I'm gonna yank this out here and stick a rubber glove on it so the fluid doesn't leak out. I did some more work the other day. I didn't record it though. It's kind of a bunch of small stuff. So I'm gonna just show you now what I worked on. What did I do? Oh yeah, the plugs. So there's 4 plugs, connectors on the automatic. There's one up here, black one, gray one, and then another black one here. These are all loose. I did these yesterday, took them off. Those are done. There's one more on the other side I have to get to. It's kind of hard. I took the starter off yesterday. It's hanging off there. There's 2 bolts, 2 14 mils here. There's one here, and there's one up there. You can reach this bottom one with the normal ratchet and a swivel socket extension. I'll go ahead and grab it here in a second. And the other one, you're gonna have to go over the top. You're gonna have to get some socket extensions. I paid like 30 bucks just for extensions. Did that. I jacked up the front of the motor to give myself more room here in the back to reach these top bolts, because we are quite far away. I mean, not too bad with the extensions. But so I have one more plug to undo, which is the actual shifter. Gotta undo this plug here. So once I do that, I'm gonna get these coolant lines out of the way, transmission cooler lines, and hopefully my buddy's here and we can drop this thing. So I'll get some footage back when he gets here. Peace. What up? Boy Jay Quack over here helping out.
What's going on?
Getting these cooling lines out the way. There it is. There we go. There it is.
Hey.
Okay, so it looks like the last one is right here. And we're breaking that thing loose right here. There it is. Harness is off. Harness is off. Pull it out the way. Cool, harness is off. Okay, here it is. Piece of plastic. Oh, I could tear this thing off. Yo, you gotta see this little baby adjustable wrench we got over here.
Alright, here we go.
Unbelievable. Right there. Perfect. Hold it right there.
I'm good.
Alright. Hold that camera right there. I just want to get me breaking one of these. There we go. Top two, you're gonna need like, I measured this the other day. See this? This is like over 3 feet. I got these extensions at Harbor Freight. They were $7 a piece, so 7, 7, 21, and I had some left over in my toolbox. And you're gonna need wobble sockets or like a wobble adapter because the angle is gonna get pretty gnarly when you get up there. So you're gonna need this. All right, that's on right hand, that's why. Oh, I think I got it. I felt like I got it.
Yeah, it's still on there. I think you got it.
Oh, this is gonna be tough. Get the windows here again. All right, it's on, right? It's flush.
It's on.
I'm just a weak bitch. That's why.
I can move out the way if you need me.
That's good.
Hey.
Let me dislocate his shoulder doing this.
Got it.
Sweet. 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 All right, bro.
Hey.
Did it come loose?
Yeah.
Woo! Hey. Here it is.
One more.
All right, one more. Gotta line it up. You guys can see it so clear. One on the top side there. Line up, break it loose. Let's go, boy! Let's go. So I have your thing is out right now.
So that's what you wanted to do today?
Yeah, this is it. This is it. Training's out. Shout out to Jay Quack over here coming through. Man, I'm so gassed right now. I have a technique. Like I said, I don't have any power tools, so I'm kind of doing it with my hands. So I'm gonna get the camera placed right here, and I'm gonna show you what's up. Should be a good enough angle there. All right. Anyways, got an extension. wrapping it in a towel. What I'm doing is I'm going to shove it in between the flywheel hole, which is here, and the service hole, peak hole. I'm not damaging it too much, but it is denting just a little bit, you can see, but it's not a lot. But anyways, I'm shoving this in here to stop the flywheel from moving. There we go. I think it's in there. Yeah, it's in there quite a bit. Keeps coming out the other side. Anyways, that's going to stop this thing from spinning when I start cranking on these bolts, because if you crank on them now, they're just going to spin. Like I said, I don't have the power tools. If you have air tools, that's just going to take them out. But if you got a breaker bar and a ratchet, it's not going to work. Alright, so get my gloves on. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take a hammer and hit this breaker bar. That's it. Nothing crazy. And I'll break it loose. Looks like that one spun a little bit. The next one. Oh, perfect. Okay, right now I'm going to try and install the pilot bearing and flywheel that I have. I'm going to try and get that done. I know it's a two-person job because someone's going to have to hold the engine from turning when I'm cranking on the bolts. But I don't know if you can see it. I have a breaker bar with a 22mm socket connected to the crank pulley, and I have the cinder blocks thing there. So I'm hoping that I can crank the bolts without that bar moving. Hopefully the cinder blocks will keep them there. So anyways, pilot bearing here. I'm going to find a socket to fit over this, and then I'm going to tap it into the back of the motor here. Let's see. Yeah. So the back of a 21mm socket, I'm using the flat side, not the side you put a bolt on. Make sure it's on the outside of the pilot bearing, and I'm going to just take a hammer and tap that in. hopefully the next few days I get the gearbox in and test drive this thing soon.
Now for cleanup. Peace. Back again. What's up? So quick. Need to do some cutting here in the tunnel. So I don't know if this is gonna apply to everyone, but I have a W58, the W55 Shifter housing, and there's a breather valve that's gonna be actually in the way of this metal here, so it's not gonna fit. Because I don't have a manual tunnel here. This manual tunnel sit a little bit higher. The automatic sit a little bit lower. So what I need to do is I need to cut out a little block of the metal here so the breather can now fit. What I did was I went upstairs, the transmission's upstairs, measured approximately where the center of the shifter will sit, and it was around 4 inches, and the breather was somewhere around 1 inch. So that leaves me with the breather sitting right in the middle of that cube. I just took a marker and a business card and cut an outline. I'm using a Dremel tool, cutting tool. Right now I have it powered from my CRV cigarette lighter, because my apartment's up there and I don't have an extension cord this long. So far it looks like it's working. Continue cutting and I'm gonna get this done here. I went through like 4 or 5 cutting wheels. I think those cutting wheels are meant for wood. Kept shattering. There's like a piece right there. Anyways, always wear eye protection. I just got this cut out. Now put just tape here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go underneath the car and spray the whole tunnel now with that underbody coating, just to prevent that fresh cut from rusting. So I'm gonna just blast underneath the whole tunnel. Put the tape here to stop the paint from flying into the cabin here, so everything's covered. The holes are covered here. Make sure that's all covered. Yeah. So here we are. This is what I meant by spraying the tunnel, because that's a fresh cut metal right there. I don't want that to rust. So I'm gonna just blast everything in this tunnel with this undercoating here. Right there is what I meant by just coating everything underneath here. So I'll probably hit this with another coat here in another 10-15 minutes. Probably spray some more stuff around the car underneath here while I'm here with the can. So yeah, sweet. Get back to you later. Look at this, a bench press. Let me just bolts line up.
Which ones?
These
Oh,
right here.
okay. Oh yeah, they're good. Oh wait, no. Yeah, there. We're gonna have to twist it. We're gonna have to give it a pretty good. They're not perfectly aligned.
How are the bolts though?
I think on your left. There's like. I don't see any bolts over here.
No, what did I do then? Oh, I got them while they're laying right next to me.
You might be able to. Oh shit! Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
I read somewhere that only 2 of them fit in or something like that. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna give it a bench press. Go for the back one.
Oh my goodness. Transmission's in. Doing last minute things here like drive shaft. Bolts, gotta break those loose because I need those for the manual. So I'll hit you back when we're ready for that.